vai.
Chega aí, Jonas.
Chega aí.
Jonas, Rolando, right here, Alex, see right here on my side. I have like some guests here today.
Chega aí.
Tirou foto ou não?
Alguém já começou aqui antes de colocar.
Já começou?
Já. Acho que o Rolando começou.
You hit start? Right
Yeah.
there? Rolando, we should take a picture. It's okay. Alright guys, we're live right now. YouTube channel, right? Me, Rolando, and Jonas Gracie. We're gonna be teaching some jiu-jitsu to you guys. So first we're gonna show some techniques, some trainings that you guys can do. And then after that, we're gonna be teaching techniques. My last live stream right now in Portuguese, an hour ago, I showed like a lot of speed drills, different ways to do like speed drills, and I guess that like some of you guys already watched that, but we're gonna try to show like some different things, you know, and talk a little bit about training, talk a little bit about like jiu-jitsu, right, in general, like guard pass, speed, answer your questions. You guys can prepare your questions too, and let's start, okay? So first of all, I would like to have Jonas Gracie come here. I want Jonas Gracie to show the X-guard again. Yeah. Jonas is really good on X-guard, so he has a really strong X-guard, and he's gonna show you a way that he loves like to do to get the X-guard for like a spider guard de la riva. So go, Jonas. You can speak in Portuguese, I'll translate.
Ok. Eu seguro a calça aqui bem forte.
Alright, he's gonna hold the pants like really strong right there.
Mas não apenas segurar, eu giro minha mão aqui, ó.
So he turned the hand up.
Tá. Minha outra perna vem embaixo da axila.
So the other leg goes under the armpit.
Ou se você tiver a guarda-linha forte, você estica a perna e chuta pra baixo.
So if you have a really strong spider guard, you can step the foot on the biceps and pulse the leg down.
Você vai lá, vai colocar o pé no chão e vai puxar pra cima,
So you
certo?
can put the foot on the floor and pull the opponent towards you.
Só que algumas vezes ele joga um leg drag aqui, ó.
But sometimes your opponent like he goes for a leg drag,
E fica difícil pra você.
and then it's really hard for you.
Então o que eu faço?
So what I do,
Eu piso no bíceps dele
I step on his biceps
e viro meu quadril de
and
lado.
I turn my hips like that.
Tá? Nesse momento,
So at this moment,
eu entro só o pé aqui, ó.
I put my foot between his legs.
Faço isso.
So I do just like that.
Fazendo isso, eu puxo ele
So as soon as I do that, I pull him and then I square back up.
e coloco assim no leg X.
And then I put the one leg X.
Tá? Chegou aqui, muita gente segura sua calça.
So a lot of times when you're there, people hold your
É muito
pants.
importante levantar o quadril
It's very important to lift your
e
hips
fechar o joelho aqui em cima,
and pinch your knees.
tá? Pra ele não colocar peso
So
em
it
você,
doesn't put the weight on you.
tá? Cheguei aqui, eu estouro a pegada
So when I got there, I'll break the grips
e giro a perna pra dentro,
and then I put my hook inside.
beleza?
Okay?
Raspagem bem simples,
So very simple sweep.
só que muita gente erra.
So a lot of people, they made a mistake on this.
Por
They
quê?
make mistake on this.
Por quê?
So why?
Deixa o quadril baixo
Sometimes they put their hips lower, like low on the floor,
e acaba perdendo a posição.
and then they end up losing the
O
position.
mais importante antes do pé
So the most important thing before the foot on the hip
é seu quadril tá alto,
is having the hips up.
tá? É o mais importante.
That's a very important
Porque
detail.
algumas vezes ele pode abrir até seu pé,
Because sometimes you can even open your leg,
mas
your
o seu
foot,
quadril tá na frente defendendo,
but your hips is always up defending.
tá? Você pisa o pé no chão,
So you can step the foot on the floor and
E
lift him
volta
up
de novo.
again, and then you can book back to the single leg.
eu seguro outra calça pra raspar.
So now I hold the other pants to sweep.
Bem básico, jogo o peso aqui só nessa perna pra raspar ele.
So that's very simple. I just put the weight on his leg and sweep.
Só que muita gente, na hora que vai raspar,
But a lot of times when people sweep,
já quer subir junto com
they
ele
already
aqui, ó.
wants to come up.
E fica difícil, ele estoura a
And
pegada
then sometimes they break the grip,
e sai correndo pra
and
lá.
then he start like running for you.
Tá? Então o que eu faço?
So what I do,
Eu raspo
I
ele
sweep him,
e giro meu corpo em cima da perna dele
and
aqui,
then
ó.
I turn my body and put my knee on the floor on the other side to trap his leg.
E vou puxando ele pra mim
And then I start pulling him towards me
até raspar.
until I sweep.
Mais uma vez.
One more time.
Cheguei aqui nele,
So as soon as I get there,
Joguei,
I sweep,
giro de lado aqui, ó.
I turn sideways,
Tá? Depois subo,
and then I stand up,
raspando.
sweeping him.
Tá? Algumas das vezes,
So sometimes
quando eu raspo ele aqui
when I sweep my opponent like that,
e viro de lado,
and I turn like that,
ele estoura a pegada
so he break the grip,
e mesmo assim quer correr.
and then a lot of times like he still like wants to run.
Só que tipo assim, esse meu joelho aqui em cima
So this knee that I put on top of his thigh,
te dá o tempo de quê?
it's actually the shin. What this will give you.
Na hora que ele virar pra lá
So as soon as you start turning,
pra correr,
when you start
eu
running,
tenho o tempo de
I have a time to take his back,
pegar as costas dele.
to take his back like that.
Beleza?
Okay?
Então desde o início,
So since the beginning of the position,
tô aqui com ele,
so right there, like
não coloco o pé no chão,
I don't put the foot on the floor, otherwise he's gonna leg drag you.
eu viro o quadril de lado,
So I turn sideways,
giro e puxo.
so I turn sideways and then I pinch my knees on the X
Se
guard.
ele tiver com a minha calça,
So as soon as if he's still holding my pants,
estoura a pegada,
break the grip,
gira a perna,
palm in the leg, and then put the foot in between the
eu
legs.
levanto o quadril.
And then I lift my hips.
Tá? Segura a calça do outro lado,
I grab his pants,
raspou,
sweep,
vira de lado,
turn,
sobe.
pinch the knee, and then stand up.
Se ele correr,
If you try to run,
deixa essa perna no meio,
so keep this leg between his legs,
gira para as
and
costas,
then start taking his back.
pega as costas dele.
And then I take his back.
Bem fácil.
So very, very simple. Alright? Good job. Show like in high speed, high speed. Now he's gonna show like in that full speed like you do
Eu
in
não
the
sou
fight.
rápido.
He say he's not fast enough. Nice. Alright. Thank you, Jonas. Appreciate that. So if you have any question after, like Rolando is gonna show a technique. Actually, you know, let's answer your question right now. If you guys have any question for Jonathan, he'll be here to answer. I'll be here to translate and help. So yesterday Jonathan was with me the whole time, and today I have Rolando here. Jonathan is, come here, Jonathan. Jonathan wants to see the questions. Huh? Come here. You stay here, man. Yeah. So Jonathan is he's a European champion this year, black belt. He was world champion, won awards last year. Unfortunately, awards postponed, right? We never know when we're gonna have awards again, right? And this is Rolando Samson. He's a world champion too many times, blue belt, purple belt. Nah, he's the best. Rolando is faster. I think Rolando is faster than Ronaldo, maybe, huh? He's like really fast. You guys know Ronaldo. Ronaldo is super fast, but this guy is faster, you know? And it's incredible. So Rolando, like he's where you got a degree, Rolando?
San Diego State. I got my degree. I got a bachelor's degree in kinesiology.
Kinesiology.
Exercise generalist.
Yeah, this guy he knows a lot. And you studied a lot for the last couple of years, like finally last year, right? Last year?
Yeah, 2019.
Last year he got his degree, and then right now he's back training, teaching. He helps me a lot here in the classes. Jonathan's helped me a lot too. But we have a great team here in San Diego, California, and I feel like really blessed to have these guys here. Jonathan's with me since he's a purple belt. He got here in 2017. He won awards double gold, right? He won.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, and Rolando is with me since the blue belt, 18 years old, right?
I think I was 17.
He was 17. 17. He was juvenile blue belt, and now he's a black belt. So it's great to see those guys growing up. All right. So if you guys have any question about the X guard, please let us know. You guys want to see more techniques, more positions? Come here, Jonathan. Let me see if anyone has a question here. Is the mouse working here? No? All right.
All people, please, please hold on, sure this your like
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Massagem de guarda com Rolando. There's like, no, thank you guys, thank you so much. So we have massagem de guarda com Rolando. Okay, people want to see like Rolando showing a guard pass. Can you see? Show Rolando.
Inglés or Portuguese? Just kidding.
I can
for sure.
translate. I can
English
translate
for
in
sure.
Portuguese. All right. So we are here live, okay? So let's see. All right, Rolando.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll be just watching. I'm the coach. All right.
All right. So, any guard pass?
Any guard pass. You can show can you show us like something that you do like fast, like speed?
Yeah. There's a lot of things I like to do when I feel like whenever I pass, I've learned from watching like Jonathan and Professor Andre that sometimes you have to stabilize the position first before exploding. Because when you do that, whenever I didn't like take control of the moment, especially with Jonathan Ronaldo, I always got like beat up. Always. But yeah, one thing I really like to emphasize in passing is that you have to really like commit to it, or else you will fail. So for example, something that I like to do really fast is like for simple grip is if they have the De La Riva pan grip. I always like to just take my time first before I explode, because if I'm here, he has a very strong hook. It's gonna be very hard for me to move anywhere. So I have to adjust this foot first. I have to take this little step first before going through steps 5 through 8 or something. So first, right, so something simple, like I can always take this off, but he'll always just regain this hook, okay? So I have to adjust this foot thing here first. So I always notice I slid my foot back, but I apply pressure downward towards the belly. You can see the more details online on Atos BJJ Online of how and directly like I distribute all my weight from my left to right. But my main thing is I want to drive my right knee downward to like the belt. I'm not lifting my leg up and then driving, because if I do that, look, I'm already getting elevated. I gotta have at least 2 points of contact, which are my feet. So I have this foot, it's still here. I drive my knee down to the belly button, and then look, my foot is flat. For me, I have very good dorsiflexion, right where my foot is I'm able to bring my toes to my shin easy. But with this, I gotta apply pressure down, okay? And with this hand, I like to pull this leg to me. Because if I don't, keep this leg in mind, Jonathan is gonna be able to like move this leg, okay? So I like to grab kind of close to the knee if I can. I prefer this grip and build as much as I can. And I pull and I close here, okay? Now, I drive this knee here, and look, I'm gonna slide my foot back, here, boom. So all my weight at one moment is going to his belt, and then I'm just pointing my toe away. And you see how if I just point my toe away, it naturally falls back. All right, pay attention here too, look at his arm. It's slightly, it's almost fully flexed, probably midway. If I bring my foot back, look, it extends just a little bit, which I need, okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind. So we're here, boom, and look. As my heel is pointing to the ceiling, as I flatten this heel, look, his arm's gonna straighten and I'm gonna break this De La Riva off. Okay, so again, boom, boom. So now at this point, I'm ready to go. This is where I like to feel like I'm free, because I can go toss spin, I can go to the other side, I can go underneath to like leg drag or something. Really simple. So really quick, so knee pressure, slide the foot back to where your heel is off of the floor. Once you flatten that foot, pivot your foot out, look, I'm gonna proceed to windshield wipe behind my elbow, not inside. If I go inside, I'm going back to Jonathan's, which is his guard. If I point my toe and my knee outside my elbow, I'm kind of further from him. And now I can base my hand, and then we'll windshield wipe. All right, so a little faster. Right here, right? Always keep this leg in mind. Do not just let this leg go away, because he can go underneath, do whatever he wants. All right? If he gets a spider hook through, what I like to do, I like to grab the collar and close down. Just so it's hard for John just to utilize this hook, right? So now, which is beautiful here, I have movement. Boom. Okay? Now when I'm here, I have enough space to where I can go away and then take off my arm and look, boom. Okay? So I feel like that's the most important part in trying to be fast in this position, is when you windshield wipe out. So once my knee's about to make contact, this leg following is gonna follow here. So I was here, this knee goes down, this knee meets, and look, now I move my legs like the car windshield wipe. and now I can smash the leg, other side. Or if I go, you topspin here. There's so many options with that. Okay, so one more time, really fast. Right here. You can take rid of this first. Boom. Okay?
Do it again one more time. One more time. So once you get the position, you go over and over. Just repeat over and over.
We'll do 3. So the first one, I'll just take off the hook, and then the other 2, I'll just do no grip. So now we're here. Say if I'm here, right? I apply knee pressure. Boom. One more time.
Face your back towards the camera.
And we pop.
Yeah. I have a question. Like, what do you expect when you land on the leg drag? What do you expect your opponent will do against you?
For this position specifically, when I go out and hop, I try to keep this collar right away, because the thing we always drill is like, I always anticipate the person's going to turn away. So if they go away, I'm just going to ride. Roll that way. Insert the hook. Boom. That's one thing I anticipate when I go here and they roll. But sometimes, I'll go back. Sometimes they turn in. So what I like to do with this hand, I pinch him down, and if he turns into me, I push, and then I pull to top spin.
When you sit up, what do you do for the leg drag?
When he sits up, so he's saying, if I go leg drag, boom, and I'm here, right? What I've learned here.
Sit up.
So what I've learned here, the person on bottom is going to do one of 2 things. They're just going to push here and try to hip escape away, right, and bring this leg inside. Or they're just going to keep like pushing, like, yeah, here. If I see the person is, it ultimately depends on the reaction. So if I'm like here fighting, so if I go here in the leg drag, he somehow gets onto this elbow and he pushes, sit up, here. What I'll do, this hand is not going to grab the belt anymore. It's going to grab kind of like on the mid-back. So when we're here, I'm going to try, because I can't like go here. If I do this, I create so much space to try to bring my my shoulder to the shoulder. It's hard. There's too much space. I just want to stay tight. So now when I'm here, I'm gonna, instead of having the belt, I'm gonna grab like kind of towards his lap, and I'm gonna bring this knee here, and I'm gonna back away and then rotate him this way, stepping here. So again, if he sits up and I miss that point, we're facing this way, I'm gonna go backwards, rotate, and then continue to walk this way. Yeah. Because if once I rotate him and I go this way, there's this time where I can immediately drop my shoulder. But if it's too high, if I try to do this, Jonathan can easily bring in his knee and then recover his guard.
Okay, so those are the techniques we learned today. I show like speed drills in the other live. So right now, Jonathan show like a X guard sweep from De La Riva to Spider Guard De La Riva. Setting up a really good X guard. Jonathan has a really good X guard, and you guys can learn from Jonathan as well. Like we have videos of Jonathan's teaching at Atos online, but also he has his instructional IBJJF fanatics. You guys can get like the X guard, the ultimate X guard sweeps, right? Like he loves the X guard. He's very strong, really good on that. And Rolando, Rolando's right here, so the camera is different. So Rolando, he teaches here at Atos as well. So also those guys, they teach seminar all over too. So if you guys are interested, you guys can reach out to us. I can send their information, and they can go to your school. Of course, after this virus going on.
Not right now.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll be here like with you guys right now. If you guys have any questions, we're gonna be answering some questions too. If you guys have questions for me, you ask it like towards me. If you have questions to Rolando, you can ask to Rolando. You guys have any question, let us know. Let me see here. Any question right now? So also we have questions right there. There's any question right there, Fabiana? We're live on Facebook as well. So any question? Right here, muita responsabilidade, mas tem uma posição.
Se errar, então.
Nah, they're doing great, man. I learned a lot with those guys. Oh, somebody asked, Mike or Eberth, who's winning? Who's gonna win? I don't know if the fight will happen because coronavirus, you know? It's really, the COVID-19 is serious. Shut down everything, it's so hard. We all, I would say like, we're fighting, right? We're fighting this. We're not gonna tap, but we gotta play smart. It's just like a fight, right? So right now, the order, right? Like let's say what the authorities are telling us to do is to stay home, stay safe, don't surround yourself with more than 10 people, wash your hands all the time, be careful, and that's real. Okay? That's a real thing, and it's going on, it's happening. We just gotta be cautious about everything. Okay, I encourage you guys to really like take care of that and be careful, right? And be careful and at this moment right now. So it's very, very important. So we can go back faster to our training, to our academies, right? So right now I'm here at Atos HQ with my students, and you know, I miss already teaching and training. I bet that you guys miss as well. So it's a very unfortunate time, but time heals, right? So we need to just like do our part, and everything will go back to normal right now. After that, right? Not right now, but later on. All right. Any question here?
Tem uma pergunta.
Yes. What is the question?
How effective is the baseball choke with no gi?
Excuse me?
How effective is the baseball choke with no gi?
Oh, no gi.
Would you
Nossa,
advise it?
daquele jeito que o cara faz assim.
Man, the baseball choke with no gi, yeah, you can tap people, but not at high level. Not at the high level.
I wouldn't have to a baseball choke in no-gi.
Yeah, it's a good technique, right? No gi, but if you fight someone high level, it's really hard, man. You don't see that happen in the high level tournament, you know, like ADCC or such tournaments. Like I don't believe like that will work. Okay, but no, with the gi, very powerful because the collars, right? So any more? Oh, there's like a Luca from Italy. Is Luca Nacoreta? Is this Luca Nacoreta? Man, I would like to send a big hug to all my fellas from Italy, all you guys that lives in Italy. I know you guys passing through a hard time right now with all the COVID-19. It's being rough right there, but guys, please keep praying, keep faithful, keep doing what you guys need to do, okay? This is a very serious time right now. Be cautious about everything, and everything will be great afterwards, okay? Send my prayers and my love to all the Italians, all right? So now there's a question here. Hello from Michigan. Oh, Ronaldo Candido, yes. Tim, what's up, Tim? Ronaldito. So another question here. Let me see. What else? Yeah, so people are not saying much questions, but right here, there's a Portuguese question here. Fazer uma manter essa galera sharp sem saber quando essa. Oh, a guy is asking like how I can keep my students sharp without even know like when all this process will be done. You know, I'm doing my best right now, right here, right? That's the way that I'm trying to help the Jiu-Jitsu community. Not only my students, but the Jiu-Jitsu community in general. I'm doing those lives. I'm coming here every single morning. I teach techniques, and then I post on the Atos online. You guys can see like some speed drill passes that I post this morning at Atos online. Tomorrow we're gonna do more no-gi stuff. I'm doing my best, right? To keep them sharp, just to encourage them to watch classes, online classes, sparring. If they train, you need to find a place to train. It's really hard to train right now. Of course, my gym is here right now, but I'm not allowing anyone to be inside the gym to train, right? So you gotta like lift weights, run, do pull-ups, jog, push-ups, run in the hill. You gotta be more do more outdoor stuff right now. Keep working your mobility, right? Jonathan's just got like some bars and weights, you know, put it inside his apartment and try to lift weights and all that. Like he put like a small tiny mats there to drill. So just try to drill in the carpet, you know. I know it's a tough time, guys, really tough time. We never imagined that. I couldn't imagine that would happen, you know. It's crazy. I couldn't imagine that this could happen, you know. Like I was born in 1982, and I never thought that I would be like so limited in doing my stuff, you know. Of course.
You're turning 38?
I'll turn 38.
What the heck?
Yeah. Why, I'm old?
No, I thought you were younger than that.
Yeah. You know, I don't crack much, you know. I look okay, you know. Yeah, so we didn't know that would happen. You know, I was making plans. I was training my athletes to pins, you know, to fight pins, and suddenly, boom, you know, we gotta shut down everything. Like pins is canceled, Worlds got canceled, all the tournaments got canceled, Brazilian Nationals got canceled. I was ready to fly to Brazil to have my daughter compete at the Brazilian Nationals. She was already signed up and everything. We had other friends with her. Brazilian Nationals got canceled. Man, it looks like we are living in a nightmare. You know, it's kind of like a nightmare. And I want to like, you know, wake me up, you know. But nah, it's real. It's happening. It's happening. It's crazy, you know. And I can't, like, of course, like I have my faith. I believe like God is under control of all things. A lot of people, they don't believe that, but I believe it. And I know the rain, the bad weather, the bad times comes to the righteous, those like who does things like right, and those who do things wrong. So it comes for both. We all live on earth, and we live here together. But I believe like this is a time to test our faith, and after our faith is tested, it will produce perseverance, you know? And that's our hope, right? Our hope is gonna get better. We gotta keep praying, we gotta keep doing what we need to do, and we gotta keep positive. Because if we panic right now, things will go worse. Like, think with me, let's say we're fighting and you panic during the fight. You can't fight when you panic. You gotta keep patient, you gotta keep in a good pace in order to control the situation and take the good action, right? To take the right step. So you cannot panic and then start doing things, right? So you gotta like calm down yourself, breathe, look around you, and then you think, and then you're able to think and take the next step. So in the fight is the same way. If you panic, if you get a lot of adrenaline, it's gonna be hard for you to win, right? So to win this fight against this virus, thing that's going worldwide, we must be calm. We can't panic. We can't like, oh, you know, just be calm, you know. And I'm trying to always be with my family, with people that I love, and I try to always talk with them and try to calm them down and try to keep the good faith, you know, believing that everything will pass. It can get worse, yes, it can, but we can't control certain things, but everything that we can control, we know that we need to take the action, and then time will control, and God will control things, right? So the things that we can't, that's not under our control, God can control. So that's my advice for you, and that's my hope. I hope like everything can pass, and we can have some freedom again, because right now, we don't have any freedom right now, okay? So there's muito fã.
Anderson Cardias.
What did he say?
Andre, tem alguma preferência? Nogi or gi?
Oh, yes. A guy like asked me like if I like more gi or no gi. Guys, I like both. You know, to be honest, I like both.
I don't like
What about you?
I don't like getting that question.
You know?
Because why don't you just do both? Like
Yeah.
enjoy both.
I like grips.
Yeah, this guy is come here, come here.
Yeah.
This guy, he likes this, look. He likes this. Right? And I can fight way better with Jonathan's if I don't have this.
I feel like I'm a little more free with Jonathan's.
Yeah.
But not too much.
No gi?
Because his grips are like
Yeah.
like weight clamps.
Yeah,
That's how
it's
it
crazy grips, man. Crazy grips. All right, so, Rolando, what do you think about all this that's happening right now?
I think it's unfortunate, but I don't know. I believe like people around me and people I know are taking very good precautions on
Yeah, yeah,
kind of self-confining themselves.
yeah.
We just gotta be patient, be positive,
Yeah, be
be
positive.
positive, but
Yeah.
take everything seriously.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the live right now. So we're gonna keep this video here for you guys. You guys can share, send to your friends. If you guys wanna learn more, of course, you guys can keep watching our YouTube channel. And also you guys can go on Atos online, atosbjjonline.com. We have a lot of video, over 4,000 videos, over 4,000 techniques actually, and then we have like over 3,500 videos. So it's a lot of videos. So it's amazing. You guys can take advantage of that, especially in this time. We passing, like we can't train much, but you guys can train techniques, right? And find a small place to train. Like if you don't have mats at home, find a way to train. If you really likes to train, if you really wants to keep your routine, find a way, okay? Of course, respect the authorities. Don't go and try to, you know, do things like that you're supposed to not do. But try to like, okay, so I have my wife, so I can train with her. Oh, I don't have nobody. So if you know somebody that's healthy, right? You can call that person and see like if they can train with you. If you don't want to do that, you can train by yourself, right? And then you can do like maybe like push-ups, pull-ups, you know, burpees, like do like sparring with the ghost, you know, like just like move a little bit, you know, like pretend like you're fighting. It's kind of like it's a hard moment right now, guys. So
I've actually been
Right.
stretching a lot.
yeah, and stretch. Try to work in our
Yeah, I never
flexibility,
stretch.
right? Try to work in our flexibility. Guys, I'll finish this. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, okay? So we're gonna come back again soon. Keep update. Keep like join our channel. Like talk about our channel to other people. We try to reach those 40,000 people. Hopefully we can get like 100,000 pretty soon. All right, guys. God bless you. Thank you so much, and I see you guys soon. Os, thank you. Peace. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Rolando, for everything. Thank you, Os.